Hi, I'm King David, David and Goliath Music, D&G Music, Beatclass.com, MasterMyBeat.com. I am the face and the CEO of that particular arm of my company. There's a lot more to it. There's a publishing arm, there's a real estate company, and there is an entertainment arm. And what I basically do is I oversee all of those aspects of the company. For the last almost now 2 years, I made a move to Texas and bought some land and built a house. So I really wasn't making brand new tutorials. I took some time to really observe the scene, and what I see out there is there's a lot of people still doing the same things that they were doing back when I was making tutorials regularly. There's still a lot of people selling beads for $25. There's still a lot of people up on these forums spending a lot of time trying to learn how to use FL Studio. It's almost like you have the professionals and then you have the, I don't want to call them amateur, but I would call them hobby producers. Well, my tutorials tend to lean more towards the professional. Professional just means that you get paid for what you do. I get paid for what I do. The hobby FL Studio user or music producer is never really going to get beyond selling their beats for $25, $100. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's fine, except there's just a whole different regimen that goes into being a professional music producer. And so that's what I teach and I train. It's a little more difficult. It's a lot more difficult. It's easy to watch a couple tutorials and learn how to make a beat like someone else, but it's different to become a music producer and know exactly when to do things for what reason, for different purposes. Right now I'm producing some film music, and also I'm producing for a cartoon on television. Each one of those takes two different ways of thinking. I also have led and taught the local choir. I also am in charge of the music committee in my local town. So being this multifaceted type of producer is what I train people to do. It takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of dedication and it takes years. It's not an overnight situation. So if you're with me, you're with me. If you're not, that's fine. Here's what the deal is. I'm back making new tutorials, and I've got my first tutorials coming back. It's going to be how to make Chris Brown style music. Now, you know I always stay with the how to make a specific style of music. That's just been the successful formula for my company and my tutorial arm of my company, and I'm going to keep doing that. Why reinvent the wheel, or why fix something that's not broken? So I want you to hear the intro. It's not going to be a high quality. It's going to be very low quality. The reason why is because I intend to use this song and make some money off of it, so I'm not going to put it out there to the world so that it could be downloaded and shared and all of that. So here's the deal. I'm going to play the intro. It's a really short intro. I'll play a little piece of it, and then when the tutorial is done, I'll put a video up so you can come and get it. And definitely go to the website and get it at Beatclass.com, because you're going to find this a very, very in-depth tutorial where I'm going to tell you exactly what I did, why I did it. And it's not for you to imitate, but it's for you to emulate, for you to understand why I made certain decisions, so that when you make your music, you can also make those kind of choices. All right, here we go. Here's the intro. Alright, so that's what I'm going to be teaching you on the how to make Chris Brown tutorials. It's going to be pretty interesting. I've done a lot of the work here at Camp David, got a lot of the buildings built. I've got 3 more to build, but I'm in a much different space, so I should be back on the scene making more tutorials over at Beatclass.com. Remember, if you have some really great music, you want to get it mastered, go to mastermybeat.com. I'm also taking a small, limited clientele of vocal students. What I'm looking for in a vocal student is dedication, on time, and seriousness. I need you to really want to do this on a professional level. If it's just something you're playing around with, I'd rather not be involved. I am not in this for the money. I have enough money. What I'm in this for is to actually create the next generation that's going to affect the next generation. So I have to look for the very best fruit from the tree and not look for, just anybody that I can share my knowledge with. It's very important who I pass that knowledge on to. All right. My name is King David, David Goliath Music, One Love, Peace.